In a land filled with wonder and magic, there was a young boy named Timmy, who was only 5 years old. But Timmy was no ordinary child, he possessed wisdom that seemed beyond his tender age. As he embarked on his adventures, he learned important life lessons that would shape his character. One sunny day, Timmy ventured into the enchanted forest. The path was filled with challenges and obstacles. Along the way, he met a group of older children who were trying to outshine each other. They boasted about their talents, hoping to impress everyone. Timmy, however, remained humble. He knew that trying too hard to be the best often led to jealousy and insecurity. So, he quietly showed his skills, making others feel comfortable and admired. In another tale, Timmy encountered a situation where he had to trust his friends. He understood the importance of friendship and loyalty. He had heard about a law that advised being cautious around friends as they could easily become envious or spoiled. Timmy, though, believed that true friends were more valuable than gold. He stuck by them and knew that real friends would be more loyal than anyone else. Timmy's adventures also taught him the power of being discreet. In one instance, he had a secret mission. He realized that if he revealed his intentions too soon, his enemies would be ready for him. So, he kept his plans hidden, always one step ahead. Timmy knew that maintaining a sense of mystery and not revealing all his cards would make him a formidable force. As he continued his journeys, Timmy discovered that having a good reputation was the cornerstone of true power. People respected him for his honesty and reliability. He guarded his reputation as if it were a treasure and was always prepared to fend off potential attacks. In another captivating story, Timmy encountered a grumpy, unhappy creature. He quickly learned that misery and unhappiness were contagious, just like diseases. He knew that associating with joyful and fortunate individuals would lead to a more fulfilling life. The young adventurer also realized the importance of keeping others dependent on him. He understood that by helping people achieve their happiness and prosperity, he, in turn, would be needed and wanted, ensuring his own independence. In one of Timmy's most touching stories, he used selective honesty and generosity to win people's hearts. He knew that one honest gesture could outweigh many dishonest ones, opening doors for trust and manipulation. In every situation, Timmy appealed to people's self-interest, knowing that humans were more likely to help when they saw benefits for themselves. He never counted on mercy or gratitude, and he was often surprised by how people enthusiastically supported him when they realized what was in it for them. Throughout his adventures, Timmy's ability to gather information and use it to his advantage was remarkable. He employed spies to learn valuable secrets and always stayed one step ahead, learning from each encounter. He understood that information was power. Timmy's wisdom also included a lesson on crushing one's enemies. He knew that leaving even a spark of resistance could lead to trouble, so he believed in total annihilation. Crushing not only the body but also the spirit was essential to ensure that the enemy would never return. But perhaps Timmy's most extraordinary skill was his ability to court attention without being overbearing. He knew that appearing conspicuous and larger than life would make people notice him. His charm and charisma were magnetic, and he always stood out from the crowd. Timmy had a unique way of getting others to do the work for him while taking the credit. He used their wisdom, knowledge, and effort to further his own cause, making himself appear efficient and powerful. He understood that, in the end, his helpers might be forgotten, but he would be remembered. He also employed the strategy of making others come to him, using bait if necessary. By luring his opponents and making them abandon their own plans, Timmy was the one in control. Timmy learned never to argue for the sake of it but to win through his actions. He knew that convincing others through their own observations and experiences was far more potent than trying to change their minds through arguments and debates. In a captivating moment, Timmy used his knowledge to warn of the dangers of emotional states and how they could affect those around you. He realized that surrounding oneself with happy and fortunate individuals was the key to avoiding unnecessary troubles. Timmy's adventures were filled with intrigue, and he often used the power of selective honesty and generosity to disarm his victims. His sincerity and generosity would create trust, allowing him to manipulate and deceive others with ease. He also knew that appealing to people's self-interest was more effective than appealing to their mercy or gratitude. Timmy was a master of making others see how they would benefit from helping him, emphasizing what was in it for them. Timmy had a unique ability to learn about his rivals by playing the role of a perfect courtier. He understood that flattering, yielding to superiors, and asserting power gracefully were essential in the intricate world of court politics. As his adventures continued, Timmy also realized that recreating oneself was an essential skill. He knew that taking control of his image and how others perceived him was a path to greatness. By incorporating drama and mystery into his public persona, he became larger than life. In a story about keeping one's hands clean, Timmy taught us that appearing virtuous and untarnished was a powerful tool. By using others as pawns and screens, he could disguise his involvement in less honorable deeds. Timmy recognized the power of creating a cult-like following. He knew that people had a deep desire to believe in something greater than themselves. By offering them a cause, a new faith, and rituals, he could inspire unwavering loyalty. Another adventure showed how Timmy crushed his enemies totally, making sure they couldn't recover. He understood the importance of leaving no room for revenge. By destroying both body and spirit, he ensured his enemies could never threaten him again. Timmy was skilled at using absence to increase respect and honor. He knew that by leaving the spotlight for a while, he could make himself more talked about and admired. Scarcity created value. He also mastered the art of keeping others in suspense. By being unpredictable, he kept people off balance and made them question his every move. This uncertainty was a powerful weapon in his arsenal. Timmy avoided building fortresses to protect himself, as he knew that isolation could be more dangerous than exposure. Circulating among people and finding allies shielded him from his enemies. In a heartwarming tale, Timmy reminded us to know who we were dealing with and to avoid offending the wrong person. He believed that some people were wolves in sheep's clothing, and we should choose our friends and enemies carefully. He was a master at not committing to anyone but himself, always maintaining his independence. Timmy played people against each other, making them pursue him rather than the other way around. Timmy played the role of a sucker to catch a sucker. He knew that making others feel smarter than him was a great way to gain their trust and make them believe they were in control. In a fascinating story, Timmy used the surrender tactic to transform weakness into power. He understood that by surrendering strategically, he could infuriate his conqueror and gain the upper hand. He also concentrated his forces, knowing that intensity defeated extensity. By keeping his resources focused, he could achieve more than by spreading himself thin. As a perfect courtier, Timmy knew how to operate in every situation. Thank you. Have a good day.